I just don't understand the sleepwalking. I mean, I can already tell, like with this Resident Evil 6 turned to the side like that, something creepy is about to happen.
Recently, we took a look at Dark Encounters, a man who appears to be living with a terrifying shadow entity in his home. These are the first entries from his blog, which slowly show how strange everything started to become.
Weird.
At first, the activity seemed mostly like poltergeist activity. Then his cat began acting strangely as well, almost as if it could sense that something was wrong.
So my cat's been watching that door for a while now. Oh.
That cat's gonna go investigate. Wait a minute, what? Does he have two cats? Or is there gonna be another one?
Oh, get out here.
What do you mean? How come he didn't scream? Let's just tilt the camera up a little bit. Yeah, peek around the corner. It's still there.
Oh, I can't do it anymore.
And just as his cat started acting strangely, this figure appeared out of nowhere.
That's clearly somebody sitting there, actually.
The man started documenting the unusual behavior of his pet, and as the activity slowly
Look at
shifted toward his bedroom, he also began capturing EVPs that he was not even aware of at first.
Look, right there. You see it? Do you see that? Whatever was sitting there was also wearing that thing that's on the ground. Okay, this is fake. Let's move on.
So this is where I've been getting most of the activity from, right here in my bedroom. Just looks like a normal bedroom. I don't know.
It looks like a normal bedroom? Okay.
Is there anybody in here?
So that sounded like a child's voice, and I just want
Is there
to
anybody
bring
in
to
this
a...
room?
Hold on. I just want to bring to a point, like whenever he was in the hallway, no, he was in the living room. Looking down the hallway, you could see like that chart where you document how tall your child is. So he just has his child playing these games with him. So let's move on.
Then the entity started showing itself. At first, it mostly appeared in pitch-black areas of the house.
That's gotta be the mother.
Things became so unsettling that he started leaving the lights on at night in several rooms. But even then, it continued.
I don't know, that shape, that entity just looks too tangible.
This time, he captured what looked like a pitch-black mass standing in his kitchen.
Y'all see anything? I don't really see anything.
The entity then seemed to start visiting him while he was watching TV at night.
Did it now.
Standing near the doorway and staring at him. The events are apparently still continuing, and I will keep my eyes open for further updates.
Let me know if you guys believe this one, because I don't.
This man apparently started conducting a paranormal investigation inside his own home when he noticed something strange on his phone.
What the hell is that? What the... Do you see that?
Oof.
I was doing some light art for my house for decorating, and it keeps showing that there's somebody here in my hallway. There is definitely nobody there. What the... No.
Oh my.
No way. What?
A figure seemed to appear on the screen, almost as if the phone was showing him that something was standing in the doorway. But when he looked over, there was nothing there in real life. Was this something paranormal or just a skit?
Eh,
What is your opinion?
can't really say. I don't know.
This man received a notification on his phone that movement had been detected in the stables outside. Thinking it was probably just another spider that had built a web around the security camera, he went outside to
Classic.
remove it. But it quickly became clear that it was not a spider after all.
It was an alien. I mean, there is a spider web there. And so what? There's no lights? Hey, what is that over there?
A strange, mysterious shape can be seen standing at the end of the stables. The man does not seem to notice it at first and continues setting up his ladder. Then, the figure appears to run through the frame on the left side, and even that moment goes unnoticed by him.
Oh, I seen it right away.
He states that he had goosebumps after watching the footage back, and that he was left with the uneasy feeling that whatever he captured was not from this world. What is your opinion?
What world was it from then?
This case remains a mystery to this day, despite being quite old and having been investigated many times over the years. It was recorded shortly after a pickup truck crashed on the road, tragically claiming the lives of everyone inside, an entire family who unfortunately did not survive. Someone started recording the wreck, probably just documenting the damage, but when they aimed the camera at the cab, they caught something they weren't expecting.
Aww.
If you look through the window, there's what looks like a face staring back at the camera. The problem is, everyone who was in that truck had already been pulled out. The vehicle was empty. Emergency responders had cleared the scene. So if no one was left inside, what exactly is looking at the person filming? Now, this footage is decades old, long before deepfakes or AI editing tools existed. It wasn't shot on a smartphone, and there weren't programs back then to fake something like this easily. So if it's not digitally altered and it's not a hoax made with modern software, what are we actually looking at here? A lot of people think it could be one of the victims, maybe someone who died in the crash and didn't leave the site. Their spirit still sitting where they were when it happened. That's the theory anyway. But I'll leave it up to you. What do you think?
It actually looks like two different people. At first, it looks like a girl, and then it also looks like a young boy.
Is in that window. A man named Alexander posted footage from his home that he says he can't explain. He's dealt with sleepwalking for years, but after moving to a new place, something darker started happening. One night, his security camera caught him walking through the house in his sleep. Nothing unusual there. But what the camera recorded next made him question whether he was alone. Watch this.
Uh-oh. I just don't understand the sleepwalking. Okay. He's gonna go outside? That's super dangerous.
The footage shows him getting up and heading downstairs into the living room. At first, it looks like a typical sleepwalking episode, but as he walks past, things start happening. Items suddenly drop from surfaces, and a door swings open on its own. You can hear him scream near the end, right before he snaps awake. The strange activity didn't stop there. The following day, another camera in the house picked up something similar. Take a look at this.
Oh. What is going on?
In this clip, a chair slides across the floor with no one near it, and the refrigerator door opens by itself. Alexander says these incidents convinced him something was in the house with him. Shaken, he decided to spend the night at his friend Ada's place, where things took an even stranger turn.
Okay, but who is that in the window?
After the sun went down, Alexander stepped onto the porch and noticed someone across the street. A young girl stood there, staring directly at him. He found it strange. When Ada returned, Alexander told him what he'd seen. While adjusting the camera to film the TV, he glanced at the screen and saw the same girl standing right behind him. He spun around with the camera. Nothing. She was gone.
Aww.
So what's really going on here? Did something from his house actually follow him to his friend's place? Or is this just a well-edited hoax? The footage is strange either way, but whether it's paranormal or not, that's up to you.
It's strange, for sure.
A student at a Japanese school was filming in what seemed like an empty hallway, but when she turned the camera toward the bathroom, someone was standing right there in the doorway.
Now you know they over-exaggerate. This cannot be real. No. That was super pale for no reason.
The figure appears for just a moment before vanishing, and to this day, no one has been able to identify who it was. Some viewers in Japan think it might have been Hanako, a well-known ghost from local folklore, who's said to haunt school bathrooms. Whether it's really her, or just someone passing by, the timing is hard to ignore. Daniel Robb was relaxing at home when a horrifying scream from outside made him grab his phone and hit record on something truly disturbing.
There's a sound screaming. It's like a...
My word.
It's like a scream. It's so freaking loud, and it's coming from up in the air, like up there.
It sounds like you need to call the cops, bud. Okay? That scream sounds like somebody is getting hurt.
It's been going on now. What is that? I swear I saw like this thing when the lightning was flashing a second ago. What the f-? Dude, that's coming from like up in the sky outside.
How do you know that right now? How do you know that?
What up, Nessa? Hold on. That is so loud and so like eerie. It's like a banshee, blood-curdling scream. Ooh. There it is again. What is that?
Daniel insists the screaming is coming from above, though it's possible the sound was traveling from farther away and only seemed to be overhead. What's strange is how much it resembles the Aztec death whistle, an ancient instrument designed to mimic the sound of human agony. The two are nearly identical in their chilling quality. Both sounds are disturbing, but what Daniel recorded feels different because it genuinely sounds like someone or something screaming in pain. While exploring an old abandoned school, paranormal investigator Eric Gunner filmed something that only showed up later when he reviewed the footage.
Déjame hacer rápido una foto. Espérense.
Take the photo of what?
Rápido.
Viewers who watched the footage were universally disturbed by what they heard.
What did they hear? Because I only seen something. I didn't hear anything.
This clip you're looking at was shot by Garen a full decade ago, and until recently he kept it completely private and hidden away. He only just decided to upload it now, after all these years. Why he waited so long remains unclear, but it's hard not to wonder if he was simply too unsettled, or perhaps too afraid to share it with anyone else. The footage he got is seriously disturbing.
Stop looking at me. I don't want to do it anymore.
Come on, one more question.
No.
Promise.
Just do one more question, just for the fun of it. Y'all made me stay down there when I wanted.
You're not doing it right now, Shelby. You don't feel the thing moving when you don't see it moving when you lift it up.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
They made
One
one?
more question.
Just one more, you promise.
I promise. Come on.
Just one more. This will be it, I promise. Well, I can't say that because I'm not doing it.
What do you want me to ask?
Just ask it if it's going to harm y'all or if it means harm or something. I don't know.
It's a freaking evil spirit, Shelby. Of course
I can't believe they made this with a cardboard.
Good
Ask
question.
it.
Do you mean us any harm? Ah, no.
Whatever.
No!
Are you
Oh my god, there's no way that thing just moved by its friggin'
I'm not.
Games like these are better left alone, in my opinion. I've watched enough footage to know that nothing positive ever comes from experimenting with the occult. The choice
Exactly.
is yours to make. But if you've had your own experiences with these kinds of rituals, I genuinely like to hear what happened. And they're usually pretty creepy too.
You guys know my stories about that.
This clip comes from Alex, who works at a theater in Mexico. He was walking through one of the screening rooms with his camera running, a room where the staff had noticed strange things before. What starts as a casual tour of the space is about to turn into something he really wasn't ready for.
Okay.
Grandísima, como puedan ver, está grandísima la sala. Grandísima. y dicen que este es el rincón donde se escuchan los lamentos. Acá, en esta puerta, donde nadie puede entrar. Acá, esta es la pantalla del cine. ¿Escucharon? ¿Escucharon?
I don't hear anything. How's that running around?
Se ve distinto. Desde acá, desde este punto, hay alguien ahí arriba. Si logran verse una persona observándonos desde hacia arriba, pero no le hagan caso.
Looking back at the footage later, Alex realized the experience was a lot stranger than he thought while it was happening. The worst part wasn't anything he noticed in real time. It's what showed up in the video that he completely missed while he was standing there. If you look carefully at the top left corner in the back of that room, there's clearly a figure standing there. What makes this so unsettling is that Alex insists the location was completely empty at the time. No customers were present, no staff members were around.
Interesting.
And given the hour, nobody was supposed to be inside the building at all. The footage ends without answers, leaving viewers unsettled. The strange presence captured on camera remains unexplained, and the mysterious...
I just want to know, how do these people notice these types of things? Because if you look at this right now, it's super grainy, very blurry. Like, how do you see that all the way back there?
Mysterious activity documented throughout the video is never resolved, ending abruptly with no clear understanding of what Alex actually recorded. A night guard who goes by Albrechts posted this footage online, saying he'd been assigned to watch over an old hospital wing that was closed for renovation. According to him, the entire section had been sealed off while construction crews worked on it. But during his rounds, he claims he kept noticing strange sounds and unexplained movement that didn't quite add up with what should have been a completely empty building.
Chile, parte 2.
He's freaking out.
Puede que se esté apagando la... O sea, digo, puede que sea una baja de voltaje. Hace poco rato tembló, quizás habrá quedado algo suelto, no sé. No, está bueno, puede ser. ¿Quién está ahí? Esta voy a salir de acá, weón. Su madre.
He needs to get some fresh air. Okay, he's losing it. It's break time for this guy.
Aguante mucho. Aguante mucho, mancha, no me... Esta weá está muy bonita.
Like y comenta para la parte 3.
Este sería como el... Bueno, el nuevo hospital. Súper grande, weón. Mira, acá tenemos los box. La sala acá. ¿Qué huevo esa weá? ¿Qué weá? Ay, voy a saltar para allá, weón. ¿Aló? ¿Aló? ¿Quién está acá? ¿Quién está acá?
Oh, what was that?
Ah, qué raro.
Right after the lights flicker, he spots what looks like a person standing in one of the rooms down the hall. The silhouette is clear in the doorway, but when he goes to check it out, there's nobody there. He searched the area and found no sign of anyone leaving, so either someone slipped past him in the dark, or was something else happening here that he didn't understand at all? Was there another explanation he was missing entirely? Something hidden beneath the surface? A creator on TikTok who goes by Insomnia has uploaded footage he says shows proof that something keeps coming into his house. The clip starts out looking normal enough, just a typical security camera view of a small office room. But as soon as nobody's around, things take an odd turn. Here's what the camera recorded. You can see the door was left standing open, but the moment the room is empty, it starts to swing closed by itself. Nobody walks in, nobody touches it. It just quietly drifts shut.
The room was not empty. He was sitting at the desk at his computer.
Like someone unseen walked through and pulled it behind them.
Ah, yes. That's exactly what happened.
A couple of nights after that, he sat up waiting around midnight with his camera running. He wanted to catch the same childlike scream he says he heard before. He tells people watching to put headphones on, and while the house sits dark and quiet, you can hear something moving somewhere just out of frame. Go ahead and listen.
¿Quieres que te escuche?
That was the dog.
Uy, se escucharon pasos en el techo. No mames, acabo de escuchar pasos en el techo. Uy, ¿eres tú?
What is that?
Estás aquí.
He says it sounds exactly like a child running through the hallway, with quick little footsteps echoing through the house. But when he searches, no one is ever there.
Okay, but how do we know that he doesn't have children?
The place looks completely empty, which only makes the sound of those footsteps stranger. Then, not long after, another camera picks something up. This time it's the garage door, swinging open by itself. The motion sensor kicks in and starts filming, but again, no one shows up on screen.
This is the garage door. This looks like the same. And where's he at?
The door just starts opening, even though nobody's standing anywhere near it. There's no visible hand touching it, and no figure stepping through the doorway. It simply moves on its own, almost like something you can't see is somehow pushing it from the other side. Sure, doors can shift on their own. Air pressure, a bad latch, a breeze from another room. But when you add the office door closing, the strange sounds of what might be a child, and now this, it starts getting harder to write off.
And what about that flashing light?
Maybe the doors really are just responding to drafts. Maybe those sounds are coming from pipes or something settling in the walls. But when you've got phantom footsteps at midnight, doors moving with no one around, and what sounds like a visitor who shouldn't be there, it all starts to pile up. It feels like something is quietly moving from room to room. So is this just a case of old doors and echoes in an empty house? Or is Insomnia actually recording something that keeps showing up when no one else is home? What do you think?
I don't really think anything is going on there. I kind of feel like that one is fake. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.